Well, it's just a little bitty guy. It's Dalton, everybody. How you doing? I'll give you guys a little report out here today of kind of what's going on and see if I can catch some more. Right now I'm kind of on a scouting mission, just sort of, you know, going back farther toward the river end, just kind of getting an idea of what's going on. I got him on a bright yellow swim bait, and water's starting to clear up a little bit out here, so that bright yellow is going to help a lot. Just hopefully I get a little bit bigger ones than that. Well, they're small, but it's telling me a lot. They're biting out here really good. When that bite starts getting more aggressive, that's what I'm looking for. He's pretty pale, so they're starting to move their way up from deeper water. And what I'm doing is I'm kind of checking the corners or the points of these little coves off the main lake. And got some bites back, got a lot of bites back there, kept missing them, so I took about a 1/4 inch off of this and getting some crappie bites and some bass bites, so that's good news. I know these aren't big fish, but guys, I'm having a ball. It's doing really well with my surgery recovery. Haven't been out here in almost 2 weeks. Going to be able to now come out more regularly, so I'm having a great time. Light line, 6-pound test. Yeah, I just want to catch them. Getting a little bit bigger. Not like huge or anything, but definitely a little bit bigger. Yeah, definitely a little bit bigger. That one there hit real nice. Good strong bite. I like the aggression of the bite. Guys, water temperatures out here are running right about 57 degrees, 54 when I got on the water this morning, so that might have been one getting ready to spawn. Pretty fat belly. Right now, some of these spotted bass somewhere on this lake have already began to spawn. Like I've said before, right around 55 degrees. I am catching these guys shallow, 4 to 7 foot of water, and that's good to see because they're coming up. So a lot of good things are happening out here right now, and Nacimiento is definitely bouncing back. Water clarity is pretty good. I can take this this yellow bait and I can see 2 or 3 feet down, so that's a significant change from a couple of weeks ago. Here's a nice crappie. Hopefully this one will stay on. Nice fat crappie. I'm getting bites from bass and crappie over here. Oh, come here, you. Come here. Boy, this one here was tough to grab, but that's a nice slab crappie right there. I've got a bunch of crappie bites, and what happened was they were really short striking this. This is only a 2.5 inch bait that I make, and I took a bit about a 1/4 inch off of it, and I'm using a 1/10 ounce, just a regular Ned rig head, because the way I made this bait, I can either swim it or I've got a floating plastic and it'll stick up just like a Ned rig. I've tank tested it. I know what it looks like in the water. It has a lot of action. These bright colors are going to attract both the spotted bass and the crappie, so you know, I'm having a lot of fun. yeah, they're getting up to about a pound or so now. A lot of fun to catch. Looking at those bellies, keeping an eye on their eyes. When those eyes start changing colors, that's when I know they're spawning like crazy. There you go. Shit. There you go. That's a nice crappie right there. Dark in color. I guess that's a black crappie. If it's not, I've heard also crappie can turn really dark when they spawn. You guys probably know more about it than I do. When I made this bait, you know, I had in mind that I wanted to catch some crappie too, because this year I'm going to do a whole lot more crappie fishing. And this bait right here, I got this one all tore up. I've had a bunch of bites on it, but this is a bright yellow gold flake. So when that sun hits that gold flake, it lets off a little shine. And in this dirtier water, that gold works really good. Catch a bunch of fish. I'm gonna go set another one up. Oh yeah, another nice crappie. Boy, this is turning out to be so much fun. I got a new rod and reel for crappie this year, and man, these are slabs. These are not little old tiny crappie right here. These are excellent crappie. He'll go a good pound plus, and they hit real nice. So your report out here for the month of March is picking up a lot better than the last report I did out here a couple of weeks ago, where we didn't hardly get any bites at all. I have already gotten a lot of bites this morning, and a lot of them have been crappie and spotted bass. And no, I haven't caught yet any big spotted bass. I don't really worry about that. I'm a fisherman. I love to get bites. I love to catch fish. And these fish are hungry. They're aggressive right now. Ooh, another nice one. Well, when these crappie, when they hit, they go thump. I love thump. Come here, buddy. Oh, yeah. Man, look at that dog right there. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Now that, oh man. Guys, you have no idea how much I miss this. Being down with surgery on that foot and watching other people catching fish on YouTube videos and watching MLF about drove me nuts. I'm out here catching fish today, and it's fun. Oh, these crappie are hitting so nice today. Oh, I really wanted to get on a good crappie bite, and I did. Man, that's a beauty right there. Whew. It's a lab. Here's a spot. He wanted that yellow swim bait for sure. Okay, here's what I'm looking for, guys. This is it right here. The eyes. This bass's eyes are turning a different color. I call it sort of an amber color. You can see the belly. So this bass right here is getting ready to spawn. Now, out here at this lake, I've seen it over and over again. Oh boy, I'll get that later. Out here at this lake, I've seen it over and over again. The small ones will come up and spawn first, and then a lot of the bigger ones will. So if you're catching small ones, don't worry about it. The bigger ones are coming. So guys, here's another one. It's a little one, but the eyes are starting to change color. Belly's getting fat. This is that time of the year where the fishing just really gets good. Let me sum up this fishing report really simple. The fish are biting. You can come out here and catch them. I talked to some guys that were catching them on a little white swim bait. White swim baits will work really good out here. Water clarity's getting better and better. But this little yellow one right here, I tell you, chartreuse or yellow with spotted bass and these crappie out here, you just can't go wrong. You're gonna wind up catching a bunch of them. Right now, they're not everywhere, but I would look at some of the most obvious areas where bass are gonna go and spawn. Don't ignore those small coves off the main lake. There's a lot of them going there. Find some of those rocky points if you like fishing for crappie. I caught a bunch of crappie today off rocky points. And I haven't gotten up there and played around on the flats yet, but I'm gonna come back in 2 or 3 days. I'm gonna get up there and check out the flats because they'll get up there and spawn as well. And if the bait's up there, of course, they're gonna get up there. So today, I just used a real medium light rod and a 6-pound test line. I got a little redhead colored Z-Man jig head, 10th ounce. And this is a 2.5-inch swim bait that I make. But I was missing some of the crappie, so I just cut it down to about 2 1/4. And the thing I like about this is I just barely move it and that tail's going crazy. So this bait is definitely going to be catching me a lot of fish out here this year. Well, I appreciate you all. I thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this report. If you enjoyed this report, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, I'd appreciate it if you would. I'm getting ready to wrap it up, guys. I got a lot of bites today, caught a bunch of fish. It's on and cracking. I'll talk to you next time.